Hey, what's up, everybody? Dr. Dell here. Again, putting out some more AI videos for small and medium-sized economic development officers. But anybody who's working on AI can benefit from this. And I've been teasing you all on LinkedIn, and I know I have based upon kind of showing you some of the workflows that I've been doing with project management systems and how I connect, let's say, Claude to Monday.com, which is what I migrated over since that's what we end up going to at work. So I just wanted to do a real quick video showing you how to connect it in general and then what you can do. And it's a little bit different in ChatGPT, but you can do the same kind of connection. And by the way, it also works if you have Asana or a few other tools. So I want to pull up the screen first, minimize me. Okay, so this is my Claude, just the general task lists. It's kind of the new way that they kind of flow it out. And so I'm just going to create a new chat, and this is going to be the basics. So we'll come back here in a second, but I just wanted to cue that up for you. But this is kind of where we're going to go to check on our connector. So almost everything that you want to do related to connecting to other things, like other connectors, different apps, everything is probably going to start with your icon in Claude. So here I'm going to click it. And in this case, our connectors live in settings. And then if you scroll down right here, you're going to see your connectors. And so as you can see, I got a bunch of connectors connected. And then here's a few more that you can connect as well that I don't have. But I do want to make a point for those that use Asana that you can actually connect to Asana if you're not a Monday.com user. But as you can see, I am a Monday.com user. So when you come in, and if you haven't connected your Monday.com yet, or your Asana, whichever you use, you would just go in and hit connect. It would take you through authentication just to make sure that it's you, and then you would be able to use it in Claude. So again, you go to, real quick, show you again, go here to your icon, pop it up, your settings. From settings, you're going to come down to connectors and customize. And then all you got to do is click connect and go to the authentication, and you will be in there. So we're already in there. So I'm going to pull up, blank chat again. I'm going to get it off Fable, which is pretty awesome, but we don't need all that effort for this. Let's take it down a notch. We'll go 4.8. So how can you help me today? So now I'm already connected to my Monday.com. So we're going to work in Monday.com. And since I already have my parallel, structure set up, something that I've also been showing on LinkedIn for you economic developers that are trying to create a productivity suite with artificial intelligence. Let me just show you how I'm going to add something to the board. So for this one, we're going to say create a board specifically for videos I share on LinkedIn. Okay. And it should, let's get a little bit more detail because you know how it is. It should have 3 columns: video, video topic, date, and description. And then since I have my Monday already broken down into different blocks, put it into the business section. All right. So this is all I'm going to put in there for it. And normally, obviously, I'll be a little bit more robust in the description, and I'm going to take you over to Monday so you can kind of see how I have it organized, but specific for this. And so it's going in, and since it's already connected to Monday.com, it's just looking for, the board, and then it's creating a tool that it's going to do. And so when you see it, you probably missed it real quick, but it kind of shows you right here. That's the little Monday logo right there, and it's showing you that it's actually pulling in there. And it should ask me for potentially for permissions, but actually I think I've turned them all off, and I say, hey Claude, I trust you, buddy, just do whatever you do. So it's adding it, and now the board is there, and it shows me kind of what the name is, and it gives me a note on it, the default name column, whatever. So you see it was really that fast. So let's see how it works. So I'm gonna pop on over to my Monday, and let's see if we can find out where we put it. Oh, we need a refresh. There we go. Okay, so we refreshed it, and let's try to find out where that sucker is. Right here on the bottom. And there you go. So just that fast, it created a video, the board, the complete board, the title of the board, the group title, the video topic, the date, and the description. And so it's ready to go. And let's say I'll do this, go back to this chat. Oops, that's the wrong one. I'm going to go back to that chat. And here we go. And so let's just ask it to put this video on there. So the first video to add is one on Monday connectors in Claude. It will release August 1st. And in the basic description is showing how to do it. Again, I try to keep it short for these videos. So, but it'll be a little bit longer. And so now it's going to take what I gave it and it's going to flip it over and it's going to put it into Claude. And let's see how it did it. And there you go. A, B, C, and D. And this is the basics, but I want to show you how powerful this is because this literally is the back end of almost my entire productivity system. If you look at when I talk about parallelism, and I use Dropbox as the back end of all my files. I use Monday as the basis for the projects, and it connects to all of my AI tools. I'm going to show you. So you see, these are all the projects or boards that I'm working on in here. Some that need to be archived to keep it clean, but I do want to show you some that you all may find interesting in terms of how this works once you start developing more sophisticated systems. So we have a few different projects, but one I want to pull in there is one I just started working on. Is I set up a system in Cowork where it goes out and it sources RFPs from around the nation specific to economic development and small business development. And so if you look at this whole structure is based upon building out that simple connectivity that I had. Now, the distinction between something like this, which is significantly more sophisticated than what I showed you, because you can see all the categories and whatever, is that it's built in Cowork, Claude Cowork, and it has a standing defined set of instructions and permissions and tasks that run on a daily basis to go out and source it through various sites and locations, like it's connected to SAM.gov's API. But the fundamental principles are the same. When you look at this, it pulls it all into my board through Claude, through that connector, and then I can go in and do things like, let's say, Texas affordable housing. I haven't really looked at this. I just built it the other day. And so it pulls everything through the system into my Monday. And then when I click it, it actually pulls up the proposal. So I have one like this for grants as well as my traditional projects. So you can see it's the fundamental connection is not that hard. For those of you that are using, project management tools, which I suggest all you small economic development organizations do, it's just a force multiplier for you, and it's a way to keep everything organized. This is a simple way to do it in Claude. So let me know what you think. You can do something really relatively similar in ChatGPT as well, because they have a connector to Monday and also to Asana. So if you like it, feel free to share it. I'm just trying to help you economic developers do more with less. Thanks. Dr. Dell out.